Welcome back to another Shields of Shame video, everyone. You ain't gonna believe what I got to show you today. Guess who I ran into after all the videos I've made on him, all the driving around me trying to find him, so I can ask him some questions and tell him a little bit about himself. That's right, Leslie Gaiter, sitting at the front desk at the Richmond County Sheriff's Office while I was going to pick up records on Diana Maria Santiago. That's a whole nother story. That is a recent video I published. I'll leave a link down below, as well as all of the links to Leslie Gaiter's body cam. It's very important to note that Leslie Gaiter is the cop that was on top of Jermaine Jones. That's why we're here. That's how I know about him. I've been profiling him for quite some time, but I really want to know more about Leslie Gaiter. If you know anything about Leslie Gaiter that I should know, email me at madvideos@gmail.com. And of course, you will be 100% confidential. So without further ado, let's get into the interaction. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. This is Billy signing off. Peace and love.
Let me explain something to you, okay? I'm seriously done playing around, okay? All right? You get it? All right? So stop doing all this stuff that you're doing, okay? You're still going to be going to jail. I'm letting you know that. But you need to stop with whatever you're doing back here, okay?
Leslie Gaiter. Hey, how are you?
All right.
What's your name?
Gaiter.
Leslie Gaiter. I'm here for Brenda May. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
You know who I am? I'm the one making videos about you.
Okay.
You got that body cam on?
No.
Turn it on. It's funny, ain't it?
Nah, I'm just laughing at you. I don't know you.
You're a violent individual, you know that?
Okay.
You really are. Is Sheriff Bradley here today?
What's that?
Here, you can have it.
Okay.
You need that.
All right.
You need it so you can stop violating people's civil rights.
Okay.
In case you're wondering what I handed Leslie Gaiter at the sheriff's office, I handed him this. It's a little booklet. I got a whole pack of them off eBay. And my new thing is I'm handing them out to cops because they need it. I've given Tamika Walker all of your files.
Okay.
So hopefully she can win. Oh, I'm glad. It's funny you're here because when I leave here, I'm going to the FBI field office to drop off a lot of your body
You got a lot
cam.
to do today, I guess.
Yeah, I got a lot to do. Yeah, a lot to do. The FBI's gonna love your body cam.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Maith, how are you? Hey, y'all don't have so if you was to do administrative review on speeding violations, how would y'all know where she was speeding at?
Let me talk with the sergeant. I just gave you what you would call.
Yes,
One
ma'am.
with one of the sergeants.
Okay, who is that?
Let me see who's
Here, let me,
Did you want this?
yeah, here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, man, you gotta start treating people better, man. You know, yeah. You gotta start treating people better.
Well, I try to.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even halfway through your body cam.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm dealing with one of your colleagues,
Okay.
Diana Maria Santiago.
I need to get a incident.
Yeah, you go up to the window and get it.
That's what this is. They thought they was going to intimidate me, Mr. Gaiter. You know? Didn't work out for them. Unfortunately, your comrade, William Richard McClure,
Yeah.
was going to try to do the
How
same.
you doing today?
Hey, man, how are you?
Good, good.
Here's Walter McNeil. Hey, how you doing?
Less than time.
McNeil, right? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. I remember you.
Yes.
Hey, I was getting the vehicle activity report for Diana Santiago. They sent me the vehicle activity report showing her location,
Right.
but the speed was left off. And Ms. May sent me a follow-up email with all the times that 15 times that she violated the speed limit.
Right.
If y'all was gonna do an administrative review, how would you know where she violated those? How'd you know where those infractions took place? Down and talk to you. You were speeding here on Walton Way. You were
Right.
speeding here.
We would have to know because see what happens is the lieutenant can set, like let's say they want to know every time the deputy goes more than 15 miles over speed limit.
I got you. Okay.
They will get a notification sent to their phone stating that this deputy went 15 miles an hour over, and it'll give the location of where it was at.
Yeah.
Like they're on Gordon Highway and Molly Pond Road, and they're doing 60 miles an hour, but the speed limit's 45.
Right.
They'll get that notification saying they hit that 15 miles an hour.
But it's
They
not
get
in the
notification.
report that I get. Though.
There's no report.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now the map shows the arrows,
Right.
but
right.
and if you highlight the arrow, yes, but there's no report for it.
Yeah, but they
And that's
sent
the
they
catch.
sent me a screenshot. I can't click on that map. It's a PNG
Yeah,
file.
that's what I'm saying. It's a screenshot.
Gotcha.
And to
Okay.
go through that, it could take time.
Right.
And the only thing you can do is get a screenshot. And if we
Right.
do that, they're gonna have to charge you for the time. So what you're talking about is 15 times throughout 6 hours that they have to go through. It could take them an hour. It could take them 4 hours.
Well, I was looking
That's
for
what
that
I'm saying.
specific time frame the other day when her and McClure followed me after I flipped them a bird. They followed me all the way down to the Popeyes, right across the street here. How I found him is not random.
Yeah.
You got two officers here that are feeding me information. Just want you to know that.
Okay.
So they told me where they were, so I went there and they were parked illegally in the parking lot to begin with.
You know what time that was about?
It was between 3 and 4 o'clock.
3 and 4 o'clock? Okay. I can try to narrow that down between 3 and 4 o'clock. We can try to narrow it down to show that time frame.
The Walton Way is where you're looking at. And that's what I'm looking for, is the Walton Way part. Because when I pulled off, I flipped them a bird, and then I came up Walton Way, and then they waited about 8 or 9 seconds, and here come Santiago up behind me. She's speeding. The speed limit's 35 over there. She's speeding to catch up with me. He's behind her to catch up with me as well.
Okay.
I pulled into the Popeyes. Of course, you know, I always use my turn signals. I have an incredible amount of footage of your officers that y'all have never seen of them violate traffic laws, running stop signs, red lights, not using turn signals, all of that. But they were speeding to catch up with me. So I turned my signal on, turned into Popeyes. Here comes Santiago right behind me. They did a circle around. They were trying to intimidate me is what they were trying to do. So I parked. I was praying those blue lights would come on, because that'd be a First Amendment violation on the constitutionally protected activity. But they just drove around. And of course I left and they stayed parked in the parking lot. Again, parked illegally right there, you know, in the parking lot. And so that's what I'm trying to determine, was she speeding to catch up? Because in my dash cam, I have rear dash cam. And you can see her speeding up to me. You just can't tell exactly how fast she's going. You can guesstimate because my dash cam has GPS and it's showing my speed at 33. She's hauling tail up behind me to catch up with me. And my opinion is that they were waiting for me to commit some type of traffic violation so they can initiate a traffic stop and escalate past that point. It's typical and it's very common. But you know, I'd already gotten what I needed because I wasn't expecting, you know, her to be there. I knew McClure was going to be there based on the information I had that he was in the area. You know, I just wanted to ask him, why are you violating people's civil rights? Why are you out here doing fake dog kits on cars? It's in video. Tap on the door. That man right there was at it was at the Easy Grocery. Tapped on the door, the dog sat down. The Supreme Court's already ruled that you can't do that. United States versus Ayers.
Right.
You can't guide the dog.
Right.
He tapped on the door, dog sat, next thing you know, so that's how I know who McClure is.
Okay.
And I've been told to look at him a hell of a lot deeper. Even though in most of the body cam I got, he's like real cool. He's real quiet, he's calm, he doesn't go hands-on, he doesn't really do anything. He just literally just shows up and then takes off. That was the first time I seen anything like that.
Okay.
But based on the fact that they both followed me and tried to intimidate me like that, that was a problem for me. Mr. McNeil, had they just sat there and I just went on my way and let me have my little piece,
Right.
I would have, I don't care. I would have just went on my way. I was like, okay, well, you know, he rolled the window up on me. He didn't try to get nasty. He didn't, none of that.
Okay.
And I would have just left and forgot about it. But that's not how it went.
So it's between 3 and 4 on Walton Way. What part of Walton Way was it?
Right here across the street.
Right here. Oh,
That
right.
Popeye-
Oh, this
yeah,
Popeye. Okay.
that Popeye's right there. Yeah,
All
they
right,
were part of that little convenience store in the corner down there.
The one right across from the courthouse?
Right across from the courthouse,
Okay.
yes, sir. So they was part of the convenience.
Between 9th Street and right here, 5th Street.
Yes, sir.
Right there,
Yes.
between 3 and 4
Yep.
p.m.
Yep.
That I can try to, we can try to work with. Just send in that, I can remember that. Send, and I'll send you how long it'll take me, and we'll go from there.
That's fine. I'm
Hopefully
not
it shouldn't
in a
take too
hurry.
long, but I just want to let you know, it could be a charge for me
Yeah.
to go through and I got to try to
Right.
find it. But you help me narrow it down.
Yeah.
I can try to narrow it down, and what I can do is I can do screenshots of that and go from there, let you know. Because each one of those little arrows, it shows how fast they're going and the time it happened.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So that,
Yeah.
but to do that whole map, that would have been,
I understand.
you would have got a big charge
Yeah.
for that. I didn't want to do that. So that's why I was like, can't really
Yeah,
do it.
I've gotten them from multiple agencies in various states, and it's never a charge for it, you know, but they give me the same thing you gave me. Thompson's probably the only one that gave me like a comprehensive map that I can actually click on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not filing a complaint, just letting you know.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
letting you
sure
know
when
what-
you're ready, you'll let us know. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not expecting a full-blown investigation over somebody speeding. I mean, I've
Right.
got plenty of video of I've got, and I also want to say one other thing. I interact with your officers every single day. You know, it takes me an hour to drive to work. It takes me an hour to drive home. I don't
Right.
work in Georgia. I work in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
So it just happens that I'm passing by here every day. And I always come across your officers. I catch them on hidden roads, hiding out. You know, I don't turn them in for that. I just pull up beside them, hey, what you doing? You got any hookers in your car or anything like that? They think it's funny. But most of your officers are real professional when I deal with them.
Right.
Every now and then I'll run across one that has a really big problem.
No. Okay.
Like one yesterday, Corporal Gordon. You know him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Heat.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna be hearing a whole lot. You're gonna be getting some work requests on him for sure. Him
Okay.
and his buddy that were speeding through school zones. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, I didn't want to come here and type a whole bunch of y'all's time. I just wanted to kind of narrow down that scope right there.
Between 3 and 4, between 9th and 5th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look it up for you and get back with you.
Just so she knows. You know, and a lot of times when I approach these officers, I match their energy.
Right.
You know, it's like
you come
like
at
you
me-
right now. I'm
Yeah.
respectful of you right now, right? Have I been disrespectful to you?
No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've been respectful to me, and that's how but you'd be surprised, man. I mean, your officers do not like cameras. Or like being questioned
Yeah.
about anything they're doing. Yeah,
I'm not even going to speak next. I know that's true. I
yeah.
know
But
that's
y'all a large agency, though.
Yes.
It's to be expected.
true. Yes.
I don't typically have these issues with smaller police departments,
Right.
like Midville, y'all's ex-deputy Ahmad Ismail, who just got out of jail after 29 days.
I saw that one.
There's a lot on him, a whole lot. But even with him, man, I'm cautious because I don't want to tie up. I don't want to get his spouse in the crossfire, any of what he's doing. So that story's pretty much done. But there's one other one, and you know, this is between us. Some of the informants that I have are not law enforcement. They're married to them. They're ex-girlfriends of them. They want revenge.
Right.
A lot of those stories I can touch
Right.
because it can put that person, the female, in extreme danger
Yes.
by doing that.
Yeah.
So you need to understand that I have a lot of integrity about what I do. There's a lot of stuff you don't
Yeah.
see. There's a lot of really bad stuff you don't
I'm
see.
sure.
Gang members that are police officers, not here.
It happens.
Not here.
No, you're
I mean,
right. They do it in the military too, so they've been doing
yeah.
that everywhere. Yeah.
I think there's two or three of them here. I don't mess with gang members or drug dealers. I draw the line. I don't
Right.
mess with hard schools.
Right.
You know, because they'll do something to you about it.
Right.
One of the cops, a probation officer, he got shot 3 times. And he didn't want to tell him the person that shot him. That was a certified officer in the state of Georgia. And in the video, the cop that was interviewing him says, mentioned that he was affiliated with the Gangster Disciples. Well, this guy reached out to me on Facebook and said, hey man, I need you to remove that video, man. You got my damn mom's house in there. I didn't think nothing of it. I get messaged like this all the time.
Right.
But then I found out, then he called the Georgia Post Council because he told me, he said, hey man, you're not supposed to have this body camera. He literally got the cop fired over this. I didn't get the body cam from the agents. I got it from the Georgia Post Council.
Right.
That's where a lot of my media comes from.
Right.
And I tried to tell him that, but he got that cop fired over this somehow, and he got the video removed from YouTube. This guy was hardcore, and I just got to thinking, wait a minute, shut up, man. Yeah. I just left it alone at that. I was like, okay, never mind. I ain't fooling with it. But you had that.
No.
He was a gangster disciple.
Yeah.
He was a GD, operating with criminals, wearing a badge, you know, and giving them insights. It's wild.
It happens. They know how to recruit. They've been recruiting better. So as law enforcement agencies, we have to do our thorough job and make sure we're trying to nip it in the bud, not get people get hired. But they're getting in the military, they're getting in law enforcement, firefighters, EMS. They're getting in everything.
It's hard because when I was a teenager, I was selling drugs and stolen merchandise to the cops in Richmond County. This is why I went to prison when I was 17. And a lot of other things. I knew all the cops that were bad at that time because they would lay down protection for me.
Right.
And it all went south pretty fast. But just the moral of the story is, I know they exist.
Yeah.
You know, I know what they're about. And these guys I was dealing with, they're no joke. They would bury you, no problem at all. He told me that. They didn't threaten me.
Right.
They said, I know what to do with you. Tell them. We'll make them disappear. How crazy, man.
It's bad.
But this true story. This true story. This is back in 1987. And I was in that jail that used to be sitting right there.
I'm 401.
3 years. And I got beaten by police in that jail. I mean, I deserved it. I cut 2 cinder blocks around the wall, tried to get out of there. I cut the little bar in the window, cut through it.
Different times
They
back
got me
in
in
the
the
80s.
elevator, and they beat the hell out of me in the elevator, man.
Different times back in the 80s.
Way
but
different
yeah.
times, yeah. But anyway, hey, it was good talking to you. Had a
Good
nice
luck,
little
and,
conversation with Mr. Gaiter over here
I'll
as
let
well.
you know. Yeah. One in. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, you have a good one, Mr. Gaiter.